Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected all, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you all on behalf of Ilmo Irfan Institute. The mission of our institute is as follows. According to our research, life is equal to 15% technical skills plus 85% human engineering. Therefore, at Ilmo Irfan Institute, our aim is learn to achieve excellence in any technical skill by following the best learning methodology, that is, do it yourself, and practicing the three main pillars of human engineering: truth, honesty, and justice. To achieve excellence in both technical skills and human engineering, Ilmo Irfan Institute offers a course, Popular IDEs for C++ programming language in Windows operating system. It is lecture number 7, Basics of Code Blocks, and I am your instructor Arshif Tahar. Let's start with lecture outline. Inshallah, in this lecture, first I will present quick recap. After that, I will present basics of code blocks. Let's start with quick recap. In previous lecture, I presented a step-by-step process to run your first C++ program using Visual Studio. Recall that the real-world problem is understand main features and learn to download, install, and run C++ programs on 5 popular IDEs for C++ programming language. And the proposed solution is learn to use 5 popular IDEs for C++ programming language, including Visual Studio, Dev C++, Code Blocks, Eclipse, and NetBeans. Work done so far is learn to use Visual Studio, and work to be done is learn to use Code Blocks, learn to use Dev C++, learn to use Eclipse, and learn to use NetBeans. Lecture focus. The focus of this lecture is on understanding basics of code blocks. Now I will discuss basics of code blocks. According to official website of code blocks, it is defined as code blocks is a free, extensible, and fully configurable C or C++ IDE built to meet the most demanding needs of its users. The main purpose of code blocks is to allow software developers to code, debug, build, run, and deploy C or C++ projects. The question is that why should we learn to use code blocks? There are a number of reasons to learn code blocks. Number 1, code blocks is free and easy to use. Number 2, code blocks is simple and powerful. Number 3, code blocks provides top-notch support for developing different types of softwares. Number 4, code blocks supports multiple programming languages like C, C++, Java, Python, HTML5, Objective-C, PHP, Ada, Fortran, and Assembler. And number 5 is code blocks provides cross-platform support, that is, it can run identically on Windows, Linux, and Mac operating systems. Now, discuss the main features of code blocks. The 4 main features of code blocks are as follows. Number 1 is extensible. Code blocks is extensible through plugins. Number 2, multiple compiler support. Code blocks supports multiple compilers like GCC, MSV C++, CLang, Digital Mars, Boolean C++ 5.5, etc. Number 3 is debugger. Debugger in code blocks provides full breakpoints support. And number 4 is interface. Interface in code blocks is simple and user-friendly with features like syntax highlighting, code folding, code completion, and smart indent, etc. The system requirements of code blocks for three major operating systems are as follows. For Windows, we need memory of 600 MB, graphics card is ATI FireGL T2128, and CPU is Intel Pentium 4 2 GHz. For Mac operating system, we need memory of 600 MB, graphics card is NVIDIA GeForce 6100, and CPU is Intel Core 2 U7600. For Linux or Unix, we need memory of 600 MB, graphics card is NVIDIA GeForce C6100, and CPU is Intel Pentium 4 2 GHz. To do and your turn tasks. The to-do task for this part of lecture is write down one or more features of code blocks which are not mentioned in this lecture. Your turn task is consider the code light for C++ programming language and write down its definition, importance, purpose, main features, and system requirements. Lecture summary. To summarize, in this lecture, I presented basics of code blocks. In next lecture, inshallah, I will present a simple and step-by-step process to download code blocks for Windows operating system. Hazrat Huzaifa Razi Allah Ta'ala Anha said, recitation of Durood-e-Pak affects the reciter, his or her children, grandchildren, and many generations. That is, the blessings and benefits of Durood Sharif reach many generations of the reciter. May Allah give us tawfiq to abundantly recite Durood Sharif on our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ameen. We shall be thankful to you if you may please provide your valuable feedback on this lecture. Jazakumullah khair. May Allah bless all of us with His afiyat and karam. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.